OK， 你在网上认识一个女孩，你喜欢她，她也喜欢你，然后你们聊了好几天、好几周，然后呢，突然有一天，这个女孩把你的所有联系方式给删掉了，或者说呢，哎，你们聊着说，哎，咱们明天去个游乐场或者去公园玩一下，然后说好明天8点，比如说见面的，然后第二天你兴高采烈的到了，然后这个女孩呢失踪了，联系不上了。为什么女孩子这样做呢？我也不知道，咱们今天呢就解决这个问题。You got me shaking, yeah, I feel the fever coming on. Boy, you know you're all I want. Keep saying that I hate it, but it's kind of fun. Watching me come undone. No more games. Can't we just say its name? You want to go first?
Okay.
Yeah, why do people ghost?
Okay. Me personally, I don't ghost a lot of people,
Right.
but I usually say no to them. I either say, sometimes I lie to them I'm married, I lie to them that I have a boyfriend, which I do, but like I tell them this, and some people don't give up, so I end up, I've ghosted people, but not in the way you've been ghosted. I don't tell them to meet somewhere and then not come there.
Okay.
I just don't reply to their texts at all.
Okay, at least you let them know, like
Yeah,
before.
like I'm not interested. Like I would not be like, hey, let's meet here, and
That-
not show up.
Oh my god, is that okay?
That's not normal.
Okay.
That's not even ghosting. That's pure mean stuff. Like
Yeah,
why
it
would
just-
you make someone ready, go there, and then they're like, hey, I didn't show up. That's like more like standing someone up, and I've never done
Right.
that. I would not do it, but
Yeah.
I would say people ghost. Maybe they're scared to tell, like, I don't like you. Maybe they're
Right.
scared to say it, or they just. Some people have fun breaking hearts. Some people have fun causing
just
pain.
players.
They're just
Yeah.
players. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like when people ghost. Like I've done it in the past unintentionally though, like not on purpose. Like
Okay.
I was just going through something and then just like got crazy and everything,
Right.
and then it's just like I wasn't like not in the mood in the sense, and it
Right.
should have been like I should have communicated better. But I did end up telling them, like I sent them a text like 2 weeks after it happened. Like
Okay.
after a month that happened, saying, hey, I didn't mean to do this, and then just no reply after like 4 weeks. And I'm like, I waited for a day, and I was like giving the benefit of the doubt, like maybe he got busy or maybe they got busy.
Right.
But no, just no replies after a month. I'm like, okay, but it would have been nice to communicate and let me know that,
Right.
hey, I'm not feeling this connection. So
That's where you. It's kind of like you apologize after.
yeah, like I
Yeah.
realized like it was my end, like it was my fault, and I
Right.
apologized, but just not communicating it back just kind of hurt it.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. So sometimes the people like really young people, like
Yeah.
teenager, maybe they don't have experience. Maybe they just like they didn't realize they are ghosting when they do it.
Yeah.
But I think for people like older ones.
I'm pretty sure they realize they're.
And it's
ghosting.
funny
if they're
because
interested in you,
Yeah.
they will reply.
yeah, and
They would definitely
it's funny
know they're
because when I was on the phone with that person like
Right.
months before, they were like, oh, I hate ghosting people, I hate doing this, and I'm like, worst comes to worst, they're doing the same exact thing. They told me they hate to do it. I'm like, gee, thanks for communicating with me.
I would say
Communication.
clearly before you even start talking to them.
Yeah.
The one time you go out and you're like about to part ways, be like,
Right.
hey, you don't have to lie to me. If you don't want to hang out, just say it.
Just be very
Right.
Don't,
clear,
like, be
honest.
very clear. Like, hey, if you don't like me, you don't want to hang out with me, let me know.
Just to be honest.
Don't let me text you
Communication.
10 times and
Yeah.
you don't reply to me. That's lingering. Don't
Yeah,
do
so like communication is key in any relationship. Like
that. Not
for
even
example,
relationship, like
just
even
like friendships, exactly. For me,
Alright.
example, like me and her, like I communicate with her all the time. Like
Okay.
Like
if
we
I can
would
meet up,
once in 6 months, but
Right.
we'd still talk it out. Like we wouldn't be like, hey, I'm coming and then not come. That's
exactly.
Okay.
Like we will be
Yeah.
late, but we will actually we will still show up. Like lateness
Right.
is another thing. Like everyone's running late at sometimes.
All right.
So
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're
That's all I need to know. All right. Bye.
Bye, thank you.
Well, I think that it really depends on in every individual person and what they believe in.
Right.
For example, me myself, I wouldn't do it, but I know people who would do it because I think they're just not comfortable telling you, oh, I don't like you, or I don't want to be with you, or something like that.
Okay, it's like for them, it's like
it's like a way for them to get out of things, I guess, because they're too scared.
Okay.
I don't know.
Right, I think that really makes sense. Okay, go.
Yeah,
go
I feel like it just they don't want to like hurt someone, like just say it right to their face, like it doesn't sound good. So I feel like they just take that indirect way to do it. So they would just.
So you
I
think
know it's both ways wrong. I mean, you shouldn't just ghost someone. Too afraid to like face someone, right? You know.
I went to school, and around me, they believe it's a free country, so they can be able to do anything they want because it's their rights.
Okay.
So they're not afraid. Oh, I have to tell this person. I have to do that. I have to. No, they're just gonna be like, oh, whatever, fuck off. That's it.
So it's just like
exactly.
I mean,
I guess that really means that okay, I don't want to be with you anymore.
Again, like there's like other people, they just do it for fun.
Just do it for fun.
So they find this entertaining for themselves because you know they would just make someone come and then they won't show up, or like they would just.
So you see, this is like for people like teenagers.
Yeah, for teenagers like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's mostly like
mess around. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, I never knew that.
Way too much free time in their hand.
Like how can we not like get ghosted? Do you know any like
I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah, is it like any tips or like how we do it? Like
it's not right. I mean, I feel like people should do it like in a proper way.
Right.
Like let the person know like what's wrong, what's the problem, what's the reason you're doing it.
Exactly.
Posting, you know. I mean, everyone should understand. I mean, I know it's not teenagers, but other than like 18 or over, like anyone would understand. Like, okay, it makes sense.
Okay.
You know? So everyone should respect each other's, opinions.
To people who actually ghost people,
that,
I would like to tell them that don't do it and just give your opinion that oh, I don't like you, or I don't want to go this place or something like that. But ghosting people, yeah, definitely it's wrong. But again, we cannot stop everyone because there's way too many people doing that out there.
Right. All right. Thank you so much, you got it. That's it. Thank you.
It was really nice to meet you.
I think people ghost because they're cowards. Maybe they just they don't have the or I wouldn't say confidence. Maybe they just don't have the face to talk to people that they don't feel comfortable with.
I 100% agree with you.
Well, I think people who ghost don't really care about the other person. They only care about themselves. And so if they put themselves in an uncomfortable situation where they're forced to confront someone, I don't think they'll do it. And so generally, more on average, it's usually girls than it's guys.
You are right.
So how to solve it? Not quite sure. I think in this day and age, a lot of men make girls uncomfortable. And so sometimes maybe they just choose to avoid the situation entirely instead of, telling the guy or so how they would really feel. No, I think everyone who ghosts realizes they're doing it. I don't think it's accident.
Oh, you say so they do this? They know that's on purpose.
I don't think it's on purpose. Maybe it's just. I think it's intentional.
Yeah,
okay. They're not. I don't think they're purposely trying to hurt the other person. Maybe I think it's more so of like intentionally telling them that they're not interested, but they don't want to tell them in words.
Okay, it's like you said, like they are afraid to like face to face.
Making it easier for them and not the other person, so they don't really care about the other person.
I think a lot of young people now we're like afraid to be direct in how we feel, especially if it's like in relationships. So I think it's easier if they don't like confront other people and maybe like speak through their actions and just like ghost people. I think it's easier for them to do that rather than like talk it out with someone.
Right.
Or, like face those feelings.
OK， 还是那句话，如果说大家能听懂他们讲的内容的话呢，其实就没必要再往下看了。然后接下来呢，还是一些我的个人观点和对他们的讲的内容的一个汇总嘛。怎么说呢？纽约呢是一个大都市，全世界最牛逼的都市。但是呢，大家要知道，在纽约很多人，你看的是一个很大的都市，但是很多人都是很 并没有你想象的那么外向。比如说你走在大街上，你走在户外，看到好几个人一起哈哈大笑，感觉很开朗的样子，但是人家都是好朋友。你再内向的一个人，你跟好朋友一起也会非常的自在，然后谈笑风生，对不对？但是我在过去的几个月时间，然后我接触了大概有300-400人以上，然后就是我每天出去街拍呀，或者说采访一些人，我要跟他们聊天嘛，然后我发现完全不是这样子的。纽约本来是一个很大的都市，但是这里面的人很多是很害羞的。你看着比如说一个人穿着很时髦，或者说穿着打扮，你感觉哇很开朗的一个人，但是当你跟他大街上主动跟他交流的时候的，你会发现他很拘束，就是你感觉他比你还要比我很多时候我感觉比我还要害羞。所以这些呢，就是想让大家知道，我们其实每个人都是非常不一样的，并不是说你看到他外表像什么样的人就是什么样的人，结果可能和你想象的完全不一样。然后我采访的这几个人给的观点呢很准确然后大家都说，就是说如果说你跟这个女孩聊天，不管她16、17岁、17、18岁、20多岁、30多岁，只要她跟你这样玩失踪，没有情况说或者说他很忙，他不知道，或者是他忘记了，不可能的。如果说他这样对你，他是知道的，他是故意的有些人呢，特别是美国这些的高中生嘛，15、16岁，就是天天有很多的时间，精力特别旺盛。有的时候呢，他们就故意这样的去跟你玩，就玩了之后呢，跟他的朋友去炫耀，就是这是一种让他们感觉到很开心、很骄傲的一个自我消遣的方式。还有一些呢，比如说20多岁，在美国已经是完全成年人了，什么都懂。然后这些人呢，其实很多时候呢，讲实话来说就是一种胆小懦弱的行为，就是说他们没有勇气或者没有自信去面对面的去告诉你，或者说我不喜欢你我对你没兴趣，不想再跟你继续交流下去了。然后呢，他们就选择这种比较自私的方式，就直接把你给完全删掉了然后就不再联系了。对于他们来说很轻松，没有任何伤害，但是对于对方来说，不管是男生女生，都是一种很大的伤害。这种形式是我采访的这几个人男的女的，他们全部都玩过失踪给别人，也被别人给玩过，所有的这些人。所以说他们现在来说都是20来岁嘛，就说现在他们觉得这种行为都是比较无知的，然后都是不应该的。当然这里面的有些女孩还说呢，他们这样做呢是因为他们见过的渣男太多了，是被我们那个男生中的一些坏苹果给影响到了。因为他们比如说平常在交流中，然后被别人伤害了很多次，被别人玩失踪了很多次，所以说他们就从内心来说，本能的有一种对男生不太信任嘛，所以说他们感觉就没必要跟你交流下去了，也感觉你也可能不是个什么好人，所以说就以这种方式去回应你。最后呢，我们不可否认，我们这个社会形形色色，什么样的人都有，总会有些坏人，我们没办法，拿他们没办法，我们也没能力去管他们，也没时间。所以说呢，我们在以后的交往中呢，尽可能的去不管你是多大的年纪，你尽可能的彼此坦诚。如果说我对你没兴趣，就给他讲一下，然后也不太伤害别人的感情嘛。再一个来说呢，你想一下，你跟这个人，不管你是在网上聊天还是视频聊天什么，你花费了大量的时间精力在这样一对彼此了解的关系当中。如果说你突然就把别人给玩失踪了，你这个什么都没学到对不对？咱们跟别人交流，起码我们在每一段感情中都会，或者说在每一段的交流当中，我们都会学到一些东西。我们把学到的这些东西，然后再运用到我们下一段的感情当中，这样的话会对我们以后的感情生活呀，包括处理这个人与人之间的关系都会有很大很大的帮助。所以说我觉得大家还是要坦诚一点，不要跟别人玩失踪，没有意思。咱们今天的视频就到这里了，咱们下期再见，拜拜。